Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we have a real treat for you. You will see today absolutely fantastic games, and all of them were really high level, like we are right now in top 300 Mythic, and we really played well. So if you want to learn matchups, if you want to learn how to play outplay mono blue player that doesn't put his counters when they should be, definitely watch the games because that might help you a lot, and I think we made a really good calls. We also will learn how to make cool tricks with the Warden that you might not heard about before. I think the games were absolutely amazing, each one of them, and we won all of them, and I don't think we were supposed to, so we did something right. So definitely if you want to improve the gameplay, check out the video. We will go first, Devious Cover Up. This is a Jeskai control with very tapped out approach. We are not very island pass, we are more of a, we do stuff during our turn. For this reason we only have 5 counter spells in the deck. Good things about running this kind of counter spell is if the matchup is long, if the matchup is very grindy, you can get more counter spells during the game, so that's your safe bet. The reasons we have those 5 counter spells is Invoke Despair mostly. You want some degree of control, because if you just let it through, it just starts to be worse, especially if they start chaining them. You need to counter it. What more, Invoke Despair is very mana intensive, so if you can hit it with Negate or Syncopate, you are so ahead on tempo, which makes a difference with Bankbusters. We have 4 of them. So if you can counter something cheaply, it means that it draws you a card basically, because if you have 2 Bankbusters, you will never do all those cards before the game ends, and that helps you. So we also have some cheap removal, Flameless Bolt. The fact that it is 1 mana and it exiles is such a big deal against Tenacious Underdog, Fable tokens, Harvester. It's worth to play it just because it's 1 mana. You will be amazed how much it helps, because this means that on turn 3 you can make a double play. You can remove 1 drop that they played and still syncopate whatever they play, and suddenly the board is empty. And then you untap with empty board, and that's a whole different world. 4 Bankbusters means you never run out of value, together with Warden and some cool tricks that we have learned. We have 4 Sweepers, double Farewell, double Firestorm, because sometimes we want to save our Warden, Planewalker, Angel of Wrath, or just Emperor, whatever. Sometimes you also want Fable, because that lets you play some cool stuff into it next turn, for example Archangel with Haste. So the last part is Archangel itself. It is a super stabilizing card for any control deck. The fact that you can play it, kill Liliana, kill Underdog, heal 4 HP and still have a great blocker for Tenacious Underdog that is a 3/3, this can stabilize the game on its own, and you will see it in the videos today. So we have mana to make it work. We have black mana, we have red mana, and we have Celestus. So casting it with double kicker is not as hard as you can think. We also have Fable token treasures, which also give every mana, and Bankbuster treasures, which also give another mana. So casting it with full kicker, very easy. Alright, and with that being said, we will go through the games. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy this kind of high level gameplay and how to play control decks, because I think we all love them. So don't forget to subscribe, and with that being said, let's go into the games. Alright guys, we are going first. And our opponent is no other than Charles from the comments. Man, you're amazing. Alright, we are going first. Unfortunately for us, Charles is a really good player, so it will be a tough challenge. It will be definitely a hard challenge. We need to try hard this one. I honestly think we can afford 1 Raffine Tower right now. It might be Bankbuster on the next turn. We'll see. Alright, Harvester. That's actually a bit better. Let's try hard this one. Syncopate is a really good draw. We might even be able to double spell, but we need lands. Our opening is not perfect yet. We need some cardo and we need lands. We have really good removal, but it's all 1 for 1 and we are on the play, so our opponent has a little bit more cards. I wonder what the... I think we take the 3, because I'm not sure what we are syncopating. It might be a 2-drop. And we will kill the Harvester at the end step with Bolt. It's basically one of the few targets of his deck. We played quite a lot yesterday. I don't remember exactly. It doesn't seem to be Grixis, it seems to be Rakdos, but alright, that's really important hit. Is the mana right? Because there's a pain land, so we need to be really careful. Alright, so we counter this, we kill this, and we need a land from the top so bad. Oh my god, we got it. That's so important. And for the Flameless Bolt, we don't really have much better targets. I guess we can sometimes Liliana. That's a duress. Alright, so we definitely need the Emperor down, because we don't really have anything else. This is our main play, and he can only choose removal. Don't forget, you can have instant answers on Emperor during the full turn that you play it, so you don't need to make instant actions. You can wait until the end step, and whatever he does, you can always respond. He will take Fires of Victory, I feel. Oh, okay. Firestorm, so that would suggest... okay, that explains a lot. So with Fable, of course, he knows that he will have more pressure on the board. Okay, that's a very decent draw, in all honesty. Alright, so we could pump this, but his removal will just kill it, and we really want to hit the goblin. So I'm pretty sure this is the play.
Guards, to me.
He's smart, so there's no point in bluffing the attack. Like, he knows that if we don't put the counter here, we will -1, so we don't really gain anything out of this. Let's go for the Fable. Now he knows our hand, but Fable is still Fable. Like, that's a good card, I heard. And the cycling will be brutal. It will be probably something like 2 lands or 2 redundant cards. But let's see. How good his hand is. Man, it's stressful. I feel the tension. I think that we are at small disadvantage because we are down to 2 cards and he's at 4. Also, he has Blood Token. Alright, Infernal Grasp, that's understandable. He doesn't have great targets and you don't really want to go card for the tokens. Will he attack? I don't think so. But maybe he has some very cool play and he wants to make sure that he can play it. Alright, so we trade Samurai for the Goblin, and now we are left with the Goblin. Removal is extremely important because of the Fable. So I would guess there will be some major play this turn, if he wanted the treasure. Yeah, that qualifies as a major play. Well, that's really brutal. He doesn't get cards, but we get absolutely demolished on this turn. Yeah, that's definitely worth the attack. Alright, this is something. Oh my god, we get the mana. Man, this Goblin is absolute legend. Alright. By the way, if we were in more top deck mode and he has Fable and like 1 card, there is argument to just kill the Blood Token, because this is basically draw a card at some point during the game. At some point he will whiff. Okay, that's a natural 5 mana, that's scary. So he had 1 Invoke Despair. Theoretically he shouldn't have 1 for like 5, 6, 7 turns, something like this. Oh, silly me. Silly me. That's really brutal. I don't think we can come back after second one. The first one was acceptable, but it set us behind. And we could recover, but after this... Alright, so... I will still fight for it. I don't want to use Fires, because I really want the card. And I really want to make sure that we have chance to play the Warden. Man, that was honestly a really good top deck. We needed that so much after second Invoke. And this is protection from Liliana, so now he needs cut down into Liliana. That's his best possibility. He has 5 cards, so there is a strong chance he has some answers. Shield counter will definitely help. He discarded Infernal Grasp. I feel that we are still on the back foot somehow. The problem is that he sees the fire, so he won't play a great creature target because he knows that we can draw card and we really want to do it. Celestus is a decent draw. It is slow, like we don't need mana too much, but it's a good start, you know? It's a good start. Alright, that's interesting. That is interesting. Man, I would love something with counters, like Emperor. Problem with Charles is that, for example, if I get Emperor, I attack with this 1-drop, he will never freaking block. He will know exactly that it is an Emperor threat. I guess we could bluff it, but not really worth 1 damage, to be honest. This is -4 already, that's a big deal. Alright, this is scary. He will cycle cards, so next turn will be absolutely his top bangers. He might even draw the third despair, but I don't think we can afford to play around it. So if I fires the Harvester, attack with the Warden, I think we just... okay, I think I know. I think I know what is the play. We need to kill him in next turn. We decline. Respectfully. Always respectful decline. Oh man, this will be so close. Man, this game is absolutely tense. I would love to play the Bankbuster. Man, there is a point to just go fires with no kicker and play Bankbuster, so... oh no, but we cannot crew anyway. We attacked, so there's no crewing possibilities. Do I really want to give him the mana? Man, that's brutal. That's so brutal. And he will attack anyway. He knows about the fires. He can -4 it. He might even have something like Cutdown. I think we need to play this. Man, the Shaman. Shaman is absolutely threatening. I feel like game ends when he gets these treasures for some reason. The amount of anxiety that I get from this goblin is unreal. And in all honesty, we benefited from it as well. Like, if not this treasure, the Warden would not happen, and we would not have a board. 2 lands? No. Bankbuster. Okay, so that suggests he thinks he doesn't have a lot of time. So, because I really need to kill him with the Warden next turn, and we gamble that he cannot draw the perfect answer. He needs something like Exile effect, or double Liliana and land, which is really hard to get. Even Invoke Despair won't be enough, because we can save the Warden with the only creature that matters. No point in blocking. You definitely do not want to block. This creature is an actual creature. There's so many sacrifice effects in mono, in you know, Rakdos, Mono Black, Grixis, whatever, same deck. So you'd never want to be left with 1 creature. Charles is tanking. That's a good sign. Maybe there is a chance that he cannot kill the Warden. Because if he can't, he dies next turn. Man, the second invoke. If we can recover from the second invoke, I'm super proud, because that was too much. First one is okay. You can play around it. It's still huge benefit to everyone casting it, but the second one is basically a game closer. I hope we can deal this 5 damage. I think he's analyzing all the possibilities and seeing if he has a play, but knowing Charles, he might have a play. That's scary. Oh no, please stop. If he doesn't explode, it means that he can deal with Warden, I think. Unless he wants to blood token. Okay, so he decided there's no options, right? See? Harvester. If we didn't remove this one, he would play one. He would -6/-6. We did it, guys. We managed to sneak this 5 damage. I hope. Yes! Oh my god. Well played, Charles. That was a true nail biter. Oh, I was so proud of this one. And after we won, we deranked. Magic, how does it work? I literally won the game and I'm deranking. Alright guys, we are going first. With honestly a very versatile hand. I like it so much. I think we are bound to start with the Triumph. It's not the perfect one because we are playing it for black. So actually I should have started with this one. Let's see if we get punished. I should start with this one, but I guess we have only tap lands right now, so we would not get anything different. It's super scary because it's mono blue, and as always I feel that in every game mono blue is just a bad matchup. Somehow, I don't know how. You need to pressure them. That's something I learned while playing mono blue. Even if I countered everything, I did not want my opponent to keep making plays every single turn. Because then you have no time to play stuff like, you know, what is the stuff? Oh my god, my mind is blank. Like first for discovery and impulses, you need them sometimes. Sometimes you whiff on the mana, you need to pressure them. But this is kind of problem. Do I play Teferi into the bin? Probably not. Probably not. We don't have double blue. Oh man. If we don't have double blue, we need to. Because we cannot keep up the counter spell to prevent whatever he plays. Negate does not hit. This is a hard counter spell, that's good. This would hit something anyway. We need to wait for Jhin, I guess. You know what? This might be something, but I'm not sure yet. Is it something we are drawing really bad mana right now? Like we are literally drawing the wrong mana. Like the problem with this one is that it just gives us time against Tolarian terrors. Oh yes. Oh yes, and we have mana. Did he do it main phase? Oh my god, he did it main phase. I think we play it now. Mana is important in this matchup. Mana is important. Because you need to pay all the Syncopates in the world. Emperor is a decent draw, that will come handy at some point. Man, he is really heavy on the draw this game. That's scary. Like you want to basically run them out of cards. Alright, I'm using this land and whatever land. Because we need to hit second blue, we cannot play our spells. Bro, what's with this draw? We could hope he has Negate, but after so many firsts, I much rather have more mana when I cast something. I would love to counter it. It will be the Emperor. It will be this. We need to start pressuring him. Because the Jhin will come and it will be super scary. It will be what, 6-5, 6-4? Let the Jhin commence. Told you. And with double blue we would be able to do something about it. Man, we need something. We need to make it work somehow. We have ways to play around it. We just need more time. We can survive one turn. We can survive one turn. We can have also one extra creature. If we plus the Emperor, he will attack with Jhin the Emperor, because he's forced to. Then we can force fires. For 5 mana and we can pay 2. That would make disappears not really a thing. I don't think we have time for second Bangbuster, I think we need mana more. If we minus, he can ignore the Emperor basically. Man, Fading Hope will be brutal. Alright, so let's think. We'll use the Bangbuster. But we can do it during main phase, so it's harder to Fading Hope a little bit. Alright, this way, when we put the counter, if he doesn't Fading Hope and he has only 2 mana, we can also crew the Bangbuster if we want. That's also a big deal. Kinda. Of course, no point in attacking. Even with Bangbuster, it just kills to terror and we can deal whatever damage, always. I would love to count. We can counter something. That's actually, I nearly missed it. We can crew the draw cards with the Bangbuster, we get the treasure. That means we have 6 mana and 2 blue. We can counter one of the plays. That's so insanely important. Especially that we can do it next turn as well. So we maybe can protect for a while, which would be absolute game winner. Like, we won't win this game straight up, we need something Man, are you sure? I'm really not sure about this play. Because now we have 3 removal spell basically on top of the what we wanted to do anyway. He might want to phase this out. I think that's the play. I think that's the reason he's doing it. So let's play with the kicker. We will have exactly 2 mana for the Bankbuster, so we still ramp, which is extremely important. We won't be able to farewell and Devious Cover Up. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. I don't mind countering if that's a expensive counter spell. Because, okay, Fading Hope, he discarded Fading Hope. It suggests that he has a lot of ways to protect this. Yep, we cannot do anything about this one. And this will phase out for the next turn as well. We definitely draw a card. Okay, Emperor is something. We can play... Right, let's play the land for sure. We have a lot of mana. 6. We lack 1 mana to farewell with protection. So I think we get rid of the terror, right? It has to be done. I don't love the word, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. Nice tapping, by the way. We can crew the Bankbuster. Do we start attacking him? Is there any way we win like this? Like, we are not blocking, right? We are definitely not blocking. So why not? Why the hell not deal 4 damage to the face of this horrible mono blue player? And I mean horrible because he plays mono blue and it's super hard to play against this deck. So he will hit us hard, but it won't be lethal. So maybe we can benefit from it. I can Devious Cover Up something. We could also play Bankbuster for extra card. That could matter. We would get extra card next turn. So we play 2, we play 2, we have 3, then no Emperor. No Emperor. Yeah, but we are not forced to draw cards. And I actually don't mind him countering my Devious Cover Up, because the Devious Cover Up is not the real play. The farewell is. Alright, that's only 13 damage, bro. We don't care so much. Maybe I should plus. No, it's fine. Like, we needed Tolerant Terror out, I think. Easy. That's not a lot of damage. We scoff at 13. Alright, so the problem is if I counter it, if he's smart, he knows it doesn't matter, so no real point into, you know, investing too much into it. My turn. Alright. Is this the Emperor to pressure him? This is 5-6. If we draw a land, we will be able to farewell into Devious Cover Up. This can win the game. So if we play Emperor and try to exile this, phase out would be the worst, because then it avoids Sorcerer Speed and we die. I think we draw. We can even hit removal. Alright, never mind. I mean, that's also an option. Alright, that's not what I expected. We can ignore terror for 1 turn. That is pretty important. And I think it's farewell then. It has to be farewell into Devious Cover Up, and that's our Hail Mary play. If that doesn't work, we're toast. We could also go Emperor into Devious Cover Up. It is a bit better, in all honesty. It is a bit better. Alright, I think I have a plan. We do not attack. I hope for something at the end step. Like a big draw spell. No. I see how it is. He's untapped, so no Emperor right now. I really hope that he will play something big at the end step and we can tax him. Alright, so we definitely start with the Emperor. This will be hard. He has 4 cards. We need him to whiff on the counter spells. Like we can have this counter spell. It won't matter, but let's take those. Wow, I paint myself on top of this. I did not know it. It won't. Oh my god, that went through. Yes! Oh my god, we are doing it, guys. This means that we can crew this. We can. Oh my god, we will freaking win this, I think. He messed up. Even if he kills it, it's fine. Oh, he cannot. Guys, that's how you outplay mono blue. It's still Jin. It's not over, but it's definitely much closer. So we gain 1 mana if we draw right now. And that's enough. And he's down to 2 cards and he has no protection spell, so I think we just farewell. And yeah, this draw is abysmal. We drew 3 lands in a row. That's definitely not helping. Temporary Firestorm. This is helping though. This is really helping. So, do we farewell or Firestorm? They both do basically the same. I won't be able to do both, right? Oh my god, so it must be one of them. Let's analyze. So he has Syncopate. He can force us to pay 3. If we play this, we have what? 4 mana. Only 4 mana. Both basically do the same thing, in all honesty. I think it will go through, but let's make sure. Nothing more, let's not miss a bit. Yes! Another Jin down. Another Jin down. I didn't play around. Man, I'm absolute worst player on earth. We did it, guys. We stole this win that we should never win. Oh, and we actually started ranking up after winning. That's a success. Okay, guys. We are going first with a really good hand. Man, this is actually very good opening. One tricky part about this hand, it seems that, oh, I play land, and this one is third, so it's untapped. No, you need to play it first, because you need Syncopate at turn 2, or you will get absolutely wrecked. Do we care about Tenacious Underdog? Oh man, this will be a hard one. It is a hard one because we cannot really counter spell very easily. So do we go for the long game? Nah, we play Fable. If you have 3 mana and you have Fable, the play is always the same. Just play the freaking Fable. It's such a great card all around. And with Destroy Evil we have options. Tenacious Underdog is not the biggest deal. He can attack for 4 of course, but it's just attack for 4. It also means that we get extra treasure from the Goblin, because normally he would trade with the Underdog. Alright, this is one of the most important decisions of this game. Like, truly. I think he might crew the Bankbuster again. And we can Syncopate Shrouded. When he crews with the Underdog the Bankbuster, we kill the Bankbuster with Destroy Evil. He's left with no value and only Underdog on the board. So we need this land. I'm thinking about Devious Cover-Up. It's not a bad card for the next turn. Bankbuster, okay, Bankbuster is the only thing. Do we really think the game will go so long? I will risk it for the biscuit, because he has 1 Bankbuster. If he didn't have it, I would cycle this one. But right now we are even on cards. This Bankbuster can be the difference. We definitely attack. Easy treasures. Oh my god, the treasures are broken. And I think we say go. Next turn we are getting the Kikijiku, which is even better. Don't forget you can crew the Bankbuster, copy it and keep drawing cards for free. Well, he's not attacking in the open mana, is he? But you know, if he does nothing, we just draw cards. It's absolutely fine for me and I'm drawing stuff. I've seen this version, I don't understand why you are playing it, but it is a thing. Apparently. So I think, oh man, this cover up is not really something you want to use on this, so mana inefficient. We don't get to draw card even. But we don't have removal, and this will crew the Bankbusters so easily. Let's submit 0. And he left this 2 mana to draw a card, so I don't expect another play this turn. It might happen, but I don't think that was the intention. I mean, okay. I guess there's that. Okay, now I would like some removal. I did not expect double blade on of the Oni, because this is literally first time I have seen this card used in last 300 games. So, Bankbuster is a thing, we can kill it. We can also crew our Bankbuster, and that's a bigger deal. I think this is the play. We have a lot of mana, and those Bankbusters make sure that we have a lot of value. We just need to start drawing. He decided to kill us before we can react. Do we attack with the Goblin? That's a big deal. I honestly, like, I need mana, but I need Bankbuster more, I think. We are protected with 1 counter spell, so invoke the spell is not a thing. I would love Treasure, but it's much more important to just force him into awkward place with the Bankbusters, and if he does it, we can just double draw and stabilize, hopefully. Not sure if I will double draw, honestly, because Treasure is so important. My precious. Man, this art on the Treasure is amazing. So cute, you just want to bubble it, I don't know, you just want to do something. Alright, that was weird. Let's go for attackers and see what's up. This one has Menace, don't forget. So, our friend definitely shows that he wants to kill my Bankbuster. And we will say, okay. If you want to kill my Bankbuster, it's fine. If he casts Tenacious Underdog for extra card, we can kill it, we can counter it. You know, free value. So far, free value. He's low on cards, so I think this is a possibility. Trespasser. Spicy. We don't super care about the graveyard. We don't like day-night cycle though. So kinda scary. I think we still need to take it. I think we need to take it. With Kiki-Jiki we have some options, and I still think he has invoked the spell in the hand. When we counter this, we will get invoked next turn, and that will suck. You don't want to get invoked. I mean, you could go for the longer game. If that's invoke, and we Syncopate and we don't draw another, that sucks. Alright, definitely. Why can't I? Oh, right. Oh my god, I suck at this game. Oh my god. You know what happened? This has Summoning Sickness. As an artifact, it's not a factor and it can still tap. But I made it a creature and now Summoning Sickness prevents the tap ability. I absolutely chose the wrong one and I suck at this game. Alright? Sure? I think we have better value in the deck than you have. So if you want to go Bankbuster, Wars, we will take it. I mean, at least we don't burn the treasure, so it's not absolutely worst play. Okay, that's a really strong draw in all honesty. Man, this... Oh my god, the tap land! If not the tap land, we would be able to just, you know, do the thing. So invoke the spell. We can sacrifice 2 creatures and give him 1 card. That's not bad in all honesty. That's not... Oh my... No, 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 no! Man, I suck at this game so much. Look at this. Look at this stuff. Yeah, I know we miss attack, but it's not a problem. I will definitely sacrifice this goblin just to get a lot of small angels. Can we do smart plays? I think we can. Yeah, we can make smart plays, guys. You will be amazed at what we are doing today. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's some scary blocking. I absolutely love it. That's a blocker. You will... Okay, just stay with me. You will see this play will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. Alright, full control. We play the Warden. Alright, it enters the battlefield. Cool. Extreme amounts of value. Trigger. Now, we do the thing. Alright, we burn the treasure. Now we get new angel with 2 shield counters. And now we take the counters, both of the counters from the copies. So now our original has all the counters that we want. We create 2 treasures. And now we don't need full control anymore. Do I have 1 mana play? Not really, let's be honest, not really. And now we can double crew the Bankbuster if we... Okay, maybe 1 time, but we have so many blockers that we are fine. We don't get the attack, but we don't win this game by attacking our opponent's face. We win it by drawing more cards than he can afford. Told you, it's always invoke the spare. So you can sacrifice this as a first one, then he draws 2 cards, deals 4 damage. Or you can sacrifice this and this will get sacrificed as an enchantment. We lose Kiki Jiki both ways, so it's better this way. We lose just 1 token and we deny him full card for this. He has no mana, he can crew the Bankbusters, but he can go with 1 attack and the second one fizzles. We have Archangel, so we will stabilize, and I think we guys just won this game. I'm nearly sure of it. He will double crew the Bankbuster most likely. Oh, okay, greedy. So attackers. Blockers. That's super weird attack. He knows absolutely that this will not die. And Blade of the Oni is amazing target for the Archangel pings. We don't have mana, so we do. Look at this guy. He's absolutely committing. He didn't draw a single card from any Bankbuster. He's absolutely trying to kill us as soon as possible. So it means that we can skip on the value. So we can make double kicker. Yeah, I think double kicker is the way to go. Is it? Or we can hold Syncopate. We can just ping for 1. We'll get to 6. And we have what? We have Syncopate for 2. So if he has another invoke, I think it's worth it. I think kicker for 1 is all we need. Do I pain myself? No. And for Syncopate I also don't... Oh. Alright. Okay. I miscounted the mana, so... I will Syncopate for 1. If he draws a land, he can invoke the spare me. So we could also just go Emperor on this one. Like, this game is won, we just need to not mess up. That's why I will be thinking, just to make sure that we don't mess this. Alright, I think the pink is okay. In the end, I think it's not optimal, that's not what I wanted to do, but it is what it is. We should not leave the Shivan Reef untapped, it should be different land, but okay. Alright, and do we attack? I don't think we need to attack. I think we have infinite cards. We have very good responses. The only way we lose is that he plays something aggressive that we didn't account for while having only 2 blockers. I don't know what it is, but it could be like Cut Down, Infernal Grasp at the... Well, he probably doesn't kill us anyway, but I just want to play it safe because I think he will just explode at 18. If we untap right now, and especially if we draw cards from those Bankbusters, like, we can start stabilizing with Archangel and then we can be super aggressive very early. We just need this 1 hit. From 4 to 6 is already a big deal. Sure, that's absolutely fine. Do you have more plays, my friend? And it's also an omni blocker, right? Because when he crews the Bankbuster, Archangel doesn't really do it. We can double block, but then he can cut down, or he can just trade for the Angel, and now we have no lifelinker, which is the main point here. Like, lifelinker is the biggest deal right now, because this lets us stabilize. Alright. That's a shorted. Maybe I should do it main phase to not switch into nighttime, but I don't think. Bro? This... Oh, I guess he wants the HP. Okay, that makes a little sense. I guess there is a world when 2 HP might make a difference. I honestly don't think it will, but, you know, theoretically. Alright, this is counter from creature or planewalker. I don't want to crew it, so no reason. Let's just attack with the Archangel and Warden. I don't need to Warden anymore. Like, I have enough control over the game that we can just win otherwise. So we are just going for the damage right now. We got the Fable, so it won't switch to nighttime. And now we are back to 9 with Emperor, so I'm pretty sure that we are on the safe spot right now. Let's get the colorless mana here. We have enough blue, yeah. And we have enough white. Fable. Guys, this is the point. I know this might be a little of slow gameplay, but you don't want to make mistakes. That's something I learned, like, you know, when I was at very insanely high ranks in Mythic. You actually need to think about those plays. Alright, this is definitely a counter spell. We don't have great answer, and sure, that is one of the few things that can swing the game maybe. And with 2 mana, I think he might even explode right now, because the train just went off for him. He has 1 play for 2 mana, which is an Underdog, basically, or Infernal Grasp, and that's it. Or he can draw a card and concede basically the full turn, and we are back to 12 next turn. So I think he's actually not happy about the results, because there's nothing to think about anymore. So I think he will go into the rogue mode. I don't want to be mean, so let's say you'll go with the heart. Yep, we got the full rope from our friend Comediante. I think he really is not happy about us countering this. So let's go into the next turn and finish the game, because we really freaking deserve this one. I'm not even... I should go full control, by the way. So the point right now in this situation is you want to go full control, then you double tap Bankbusters, you draw 2 cards, and then you cycle whatever you didn't like, because right now in the hand we have everything fine. So let's see another rope. Alright, and we are nearing the end, and all I have to say is, why so serious, Comediante? Not so funny now, are we? Oh, I loved this every second of it. We ranked 11 places for this win. Alright, nice.